feel like I gotta earn my ear for this. I'm not used to this kind of music.
So what?
21 Pilots, Migraine. Let's get into it.
Captured in the living room.
In the live room.
Oh, in the live room.
It's late though.
The song is called Migraine. Am I the only one I know? Waging my wars beyond my face and above my throat. Shadows will scream that I'm alone.
Okay.
What in the world?
Okay.
They're just both like spazzed on cue.
Yeah. He said, hello.
I was not expecting that.
That's a very interesting intro.
Say, what do you say? Am I the only one who wages my wars beyond my face and above my throat? I don't have much to say. I'm just trying to remember it for
You know, every
the
time
rest
you
of the
listen to them,
song.
I always, even though they're clearly adults, I always feel like they're two teenagers in a bedroom.
Right, they have that youthful energy.
They
Or maybe it's
do.
because we started with Stressed Out.
But maybe, I mean, I don't think so.
I feel like they're in touch with their inner child.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like child, though.
Like they have a good energy about them.
Yeah, they do.
I like when people have that youthfulness still. They're not like jaded.
Right?
A lot of times I feel like adults can be like kind of jaded. Just a little drab.
What is that, though?
I don't know.
What is the
A lot of times
jade?
it feels like that to me, though. Some people just have that youthful exuberance about them. It's like, oh, I like this. I like this people, you know?
What is the jade?
Like still a little twinkle in the eye or something.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't think it's like naivety or ignorance or anything. It sounds like they've been through very hard times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I feel like this and maybe music is just the passion all the way from childhood and it still
Maybe it's
activates that
curiosity.
side. I don't know.
Mm.
He's headbutting me.
He's killing it on that drum.
Always.
I've got a migraine, and my pain will range from up, down, and sideways. Thank God it's Friday, cause Fridays will always be better than Sundays, cause Sundays are my suicide days. I don't know why they always seem...
What? Okay, so that beginning part was on waging a war like beyond his face, above his throat. He's talking about headaches, right? Migraines.
Right.
And he said, thank God it's Friday, because Fridays are better than Sundays, because Sundays are suicide days?
But if you think about it, everybody hates going back to work on Monday.
True.
So maybe it's like
True.
the end of the weekend is like when he contemplates ending it.
Dang.
Friday, cause Fridays will always be better than Sundays, cause Sundays are my suicide days. I don't know why they always seem so dismal. Thunderstorms, clouds, snow, and a slight drizzle. Whether it's the weather or the letters by my bed, sometimes death seems better than the migraine in my head. Let it be said what the headache represents. It's me defending in suspense, it's me suspended in a defenseless test, being tested by a ruthless examiner that's represented best by my depressed in thought. So do not have writer's block. My relative tastes a clock.
Okay.
They have to be some kind of like, these two have to have found each other on some kind of like
Right.
energy.
It was
I don't know.
meant to be.
Because how do they even write this music? Like, this isn't just like normal music. Like, how do they write it to where it's like they pause at the same time and have the same kind of like spazzes and
I don't know. I feel like their energy is like,
it's working together.
it's perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like together it is perfect.
Yeah.
This is a whole different like style of song than we've heard from them. Which I'm sure there's many more to come, many different styles, you know what I mean? But yeah, this is a whole different flow, whole different style, and I like this style.
Being tested by a ruthless examiner that's represented best by my depressed in thought. So do not have writer's block. My relative tastes a clock. It will not let me sleep. I guess I'll sleep when I'm dead, and sometimes death seems better than the migraine in my head. Am I the only one I know? Waging my wars behind behind my face and above my throat.
How are they doing
Behind my face and above my I thought I said beyond at first.
Oh.
That makes more sense. Okay.
How? You see his hat? It's like a piece of tape over the front of it.
Mhm.
It's interesting. I wonder if it had a label and he was like, "I'm not advertising."
Right.
But how are they doing that?
I don't know.
Like on top of his singing, there's like an auto tune, but it's not quite an auto tune.
I have no idea. Okay, so is he saying the migraines make him suicidal? Like they hurt so bad it makes him suicidal? Or is it like you were saying they're on Sundays because of work coming on Monday, and that is a depressing thought which creates the migraines, which contributes to the suicidal thoughts?
I don't know.
That's where I'm at right now. Trying to figure it out. See, I wish this was a live stream so we can get some feedback from the chat, but I don't want to live stream 21 Pilots because it always gets blocked.
It does.
So
It's very risky.
I don't want to.
Shadows will scream that I'm alone, but I know we're made in this fire. Kid.
He drums with his whole body.
Soul.
He is always 100% in it. You know, he's always just back there killing it in every video we watch.
I mean, I don't even know if he's
every
sitting.
video.
I don't think he's sitting. Because I feel like he's just so...
I don't know, but how do you... I don't know anything about drumming, but like, how do you have... He's
His
just so
head-
into it. How do you
his
keep
head
up
is
with the
even,
beat and everything that you're doing? He's just got his whole life into the drums. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I feel like I would lose track of the beat. If I was all the way in, I'd be like trying to like...
Right.
You know what I mean?
But it's like his body is one with the drums.
Right.
Like his body is just a piece of the whole drum set. It's just like... yeah.
He's always back there killing it.
I am not as fine as I seem. Pardon me for yelling, I'm telling you green gardens are not what's growing in my psyche. It's a different me. It's difficult to feast the feasting on burnt down trees. Freeze, please let me paint a mental picture portrait. Something you won't forget. It's all about my fortunes and how it is adored that holds back contents that make Pandora look. Contents look non-violent. Behind my eyelids are islands of violence. My mind shipwrecked. This is the only land my mind could find. I did not know it was such a violent island, full of tidal wind, suicidal crazed lions that trying to eat me, but running down the chin. And I know that I can fight or I can let the lion win. I begin to assemble what weapons I can find, cause sometimes to stay alive you gotta kill your mind. Am I the...
Dang, sometimes to stay alive you have to kill your mind. I don't really know what that means. I mean, it's obviously metaphorical, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I guess I do know what it means, but it's just an interesting kind of comparison thing. Because basically what I'm saying is I don't really know what the mind is.
Right. It's harder to define.
Like, what exactly is the mind? That's why I say I don't really know what it means. But I get what he's saying. I totally get what he's saying. Because that whole part is talking about the violent thoughts and all those kind of things. So, I mean, if your mind is on that, you got to kill it, so to speak.
Yeah.
What was he on? Violent, a bunch of islands behind his eyelid, violent islands, and
I feel like it's kind of like a stick shift, you know. Sometimes gotta kill it.
What?
I mean,
Oh my God.
I mean, sometimes you kill it, and it's like it still works, but it's like it's not propelling you forward, you know.
I mean, that's an interesting comparison because it's kind of like the opposite.
Oh, like what?
Because like to learn how to drive a stick shift, you're going to have to kill it. But and also it's like to learn how to drive your mind, you have to kill it. But it's in a different way. Your mind, you have to do it intently. You have to. A stick shift, it kind of just happens.
Right.
But I mean, that's an interesting comparison. Because I mean, I like it. Because to learn how to control your mind, it's like controlling a stick shift. You have to kill it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a very artistic comparison, but I like it. I like it. I do.
Only one I know. Waging my quarters behind my face and on my throat. Shadows will scream that I'm alone, but I know we're made in this fire.
up the lyrics at the end of this video like last time. Just that one verse.
But I know we made it this far. Kid. I will say that we should take a day to break away from all the pain the brain has made. The game is not played alone. And I will say that we should take a moment and hold it and keep it frozen and know that life has a hopeful undertone. And I will say that we should take it.
Okay, so now he's talking about just taking some time to yourself, basically. He said take a day to take a break from the brain. Something about the brain. And then take a moment to know life has a hopeful undertone. That almost sounds like meditation. Like take a moment.
Yeah.
But I guess you don't have to meditate in the moment.
Right.
Sounds...
I wonder how many kids he saved with this.
Thousands, at least.
You think thousands?
For sure, thousands. It's how many thousands?
Right.
It's like, did it cross the million threshold?
Right.
I think it's way into the 1,000.
You think 100,000?
Easy. These videos, like, I don't know how much this one has. 14 million, but his videos, they usually have a couple billion.
Right.
A couple billion views.
I feel like it is, like, for a lot of people at least, there's that window in your teenage years that's really, really, really tough. And if you just get through that window, then it's not that it becomes easier, but life, like, you kind of get a handle on it.
Well, you become a little more mature.
Yeah. It's just like those hormones aren't, like, at the forefront like that anymore, to where it's like, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's like, you said it perfect. You become more mature.
So you're more equipped to deal with some of the craziness life will throw at you.
Yeah. But it's weird because it's like kids, like, especially, I just remember, like, you don't understand what mature means. So when people say you become more mature, you're like, you should be more mature, you need to grow up, like, you don't get it.
Right.
So it's like, it feels like you're the oldest you've ever been. So you're like, it doesn't feel like you can go further than that.
It's like maturity, like when I was like in high school, let's say, it was like, oh, I'm not the class clown, so I'm mature. You know what I mean?
Right. You know? And it's just like, I feel like it's just that window, and it's like, I bet a lot of kids, if they can really get into this music in that window, I bet they make it out all right.
From all the pain the brain has made, the game is not played alone. And I will say that we should take a moment and hold it and keep it frozen and know that life has a hopeful undertone. And I will say that we should take a day to break away from all the pain the brain has made, the game is not played alone. And I will say that we should take a moment and hold it and keep it frozen and know that life has a hopeful undertone. Am I the only one I know? Waging my words behind my face and above my throat. Shadows will scream that I'm alone, but I know we made it this far, kid.
So these ain't shadows will scream that I'm alone, but I know that we've made it this far, kid. Is that what he's saying?
Oh.
I feel like every time they do the hook, I hear more and more words.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, like, I'm just not 100% used to their sound yet, so, like, every time I hear, like, the hook, I hear more and more, but so the verses you only hear once, I don't hear everything. I want to hear everything.
Right.
It's a little frustrating.
Right.
I'm not going to lie. Because what I hear, I like. I love the message. I feel like it's a very important message about mental health.
Yeah, it is.
Even like that brain part, I heard more the second time he talked about, or maybe we rewound it. No, I think he did it twice.
Right.
Kid. Made it this far. Made it this.
Okay. So now we gotta go get the lyrics to this.
I guess I'll say when I'm dead, and sometimes that seems better than the migraine in my head. Am I the only one I know? Waging my wars behind my face and above my throat. Shadows will scream that I'm alone, but I know we've made it this far, kid.
Oh, so you heard it.
I did.
That's what it was. Okay. Well, that was it. That's what I was wondering. What
what that
was the
said?
hook? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, with enough like exposure to 21 Pilots, I feel like I'd be able to understand it, hear it, and all these kind of things.
Right.
But a lot of times on the first listen, it's kind of hard because the beats are so loud. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard because the beats and the voice are like same. But in this one, sometimes the beat was chill and I could hear like everything. You know what I mean? So it's like it takes. I feel like I gotta earn my ear for this. I'm not used to this kind of music.
So what was that last part? Shadows was saying something, but I know
That you're alone or something like that.
That you're alone, but I know we made it this far, kid.
And then
that
later in the song, in the brain party, some of this game isn't played alone. It's something like take a day off to get away from all the pain your brain has caused and know this game of life isn't played alone. Something to that effect. So I feel like those tie together.
See, that's like another thing in that window of teenage years. It's like when you feel alone, you feel truly, truly alone.
Right.
But I feel like once you get out of that window, even if it absolutely sucks, you're like, okay, there's at least 1 million people that feel just like me.
Right.
I am not as fine as I seem. Pardon me for yelling, I'm telling you green gardens are not what's growing in my psyche. It's a different me, a difficult to beast, a feasting umber down trees, freeze frame. Please let me paint a mental picture portrait, something you will forget. It's all about my forehead and how it is a door that holds back contents that make Pandora's box contents look non-violent. Behind my eyelids are islands of violence. My mind shipwrecked, this is the only land my mind could find. I did not know it was such a violent island, full of tidal waves, suicidal crazed lions. They're trying to eat me.
But, I mean, the lyrics were good, and the whole scheme with the island
Yeah.
and suicidal crazed lions on the island full of tidal waves, the only land my mind could find. Like, the whole scheme is good. I didn't catch all of that. I caught bits and pieces of that when we listened to it without the lyrics.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, we missed a lot of the art of it.
Yeah, we did. All right. Thanks for watching this video with us. Like the video, comment below what we missed because we did miss some stuff. Subscribe to our channel for more 21 Pilots reactions. And until next time, that's a wrap.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. You to go. She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know. But I don't know.